So again, welcome to the Love Spell Reading in the Star Part 2. If you didn't send the Part 1, then it will be in the recommendation, so I highly tell you to watch that one first. So let's get. I just thought you were studying abroad. I am. My university is currently on a break, so I'm really back in town for a bit. Still, it's really nice, really good to see you again, Tommy. I'm really glad we bumped into each other. I feel my heart shatter. Emotion I thought I had locked away deep within my heart a long time ago feel as if they're coming back up to the surface. Phoenix, well, look, the old cat dragged in. At that voice, another familiar-looking young woman strolled out through the door and into the sidewalk beside us. Kinda knew that was a girl's voice. She wears a confident smile on her face as she colors her expensive-looking purse close to her thin frame. I don't know her anyway. Elsa. Elsa. I'll just go with Elsa. Elsa Pan, my older former childhood friend and rival. MC. It is like they just crashed to further. Elsa. Who else? Here, Satomi. Long time no see. You look the same as ever, really. She turns her face, Phoenix, and gives him a quick kiss on the cheek before linking arms with him. Man is already taken. She narrows her eye at me before flashing Phoenix a cocky smile, almost as if to make sure I'm watching. Sorry for making you wait, sweetie. There was a line for the restroom. Wait, please, I thought we talked about the whole PDA thing. Boy doesn't like PDA, I guess. Or he doesn't like her. Ooh, okay, never mind. I guess my grace down as memories that I would have much preferred to never remember. Rushed back to my mind, I tugged at them for my dress before looking back up. Right, I forgot. You guys are dating now. How time changed, huh? I never got the chance to properly congratulate you both. Why, thanks. We were just celebrating at the bar like the good old days. After all, Phoenix was just accepted into our university medical program. Medical program? Wow, I would have never guessed that from you, Phoenix. Yeah, well, I'm studying to become a doctor now. A truly remarkable career choice. I was just accepted into one of the most prestigious law school overseas too. And what about you, Satomi? What's your life plan looking like? Writing fan fictions, doing YouTube, and studying, I guess. Don't know, don't care. I can't help but slowly cast my glaze down slightly. You can't even read properly? Yeah, life sucks. life plan. I don't even know what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. Yeah. I mean, I always think about it, then get depressed, so I was like, live happily, children. Don't get depressed. I just finished my general course requirements, but I still not decide on a major. I didn't even finish my general, so joke's on me. Some things never really change, do they? Well, we had to go home, but it was nice seeing you, Satomi. Let's all hang out one day for old time's sake, you know. Ta-da! Ines and I locked eyes for a few moments before he blinks away and slowly leaves. Yeah, bye, crush. Crushed me well. I watched as they walk off, hand in hand, down a familiar street and out of my sight. I spin around quickly, wipe my tears from forming in my eyes. I take a few deep breaths before I walk into the bar. Old time my ass. True. I have a crush too. Long lost. Let's not talk about that. I slam my glass down on the counter. Another one! I need to drink this entire day away, god damn it. Oh dear. Sounds like someone had a quite rough day. Oh, rough? Doesn't even cover it. I just had the worst day in my entire life. Again, I wonder what happened this time. First, my demon teacher makes fun of me in front of the whole class. Even everyone thinks he is this perfect stud, but I see right through him. He's a strain. Ouch. Don't tell me you forgot to write your name on your assignment again. Yes. and then my sensor was fooled with this bloodthirsty fan who's organizing over the new. Oh my gosh, I cannot. They hired, so I couldn't get any study done. Oh, I think I've seen a new hairstyle around. Looks oddly familiar for some reason, doesn't it? I know, right? I totally thought the same thing. And after some jerk running to me, spill my coffee, and then demands that I pay his ugly $1 million suit back. It wasn't even that nice of a suit either, super grody. True. And who wears $1 million suit anyway? Come on, man, get some taste. If you're gonna walk around like that, wear something formal but not expensive. Like millions, at least not millions. 100K, 200K, I guess okay, but millions, I think is too much. But oh well, who listens? Yeah, I have seen those suits, man, before. They come around here often during the weekends. They're quite a lovely bunch, but they don't seem to perform around here. And the worst part, I ran into my childhood crush after not seeing him since high school, and he got together with my childhood enemy. And can you believe I just got betrayed for not having a major? What if I wanted to major on cheese or something, huh? Yep, there's way too many drinks for tonight. Okay, you're done? I'm leaving. Tap. I drunkenly throw myself over the counter as I slide into the cold marble. Worst day ever. As another customer calls the young bartender over, I pull out my bag and pick notebook and quietly pen from the early fallout into the counter. I told you she's not gonna read the instructions. She's gonna do whatever she wants, and then she's gonna regret it afterwards anyway. Oh yeah. At least I say who's lady today. She was weird, but she's kind of nice. I mean, nicer than other guys, I guess. I forgot she gave me a weird notebook. I think she mentioned something about instruction. Oh, who even read those? Am I right? Boring. Yeah, of course. Of course. Why would we read them? Like, why? Anyway. I opened the notebook, only to find myself staring into a blank page. But something there is completely bad. I guess it really is a regular old notebook. Oh, but she said all my dreams would come true or something. Oh wait, is there something written here in the front? Candle burn and flame grow higher. May your passion catch. Okay, I cannot read. Love and lust are intertwined. This is what you need to find. Huh? There's more? Write a name into this book. Thus the spell shall be cast. And you need the next full moon's look. You will have your love that lasts. What am I reading? I don't understand a word of this. Another one? Okay. Be aware of the power of the behold. For the heart he'll mistake. Should you come intertwined in tons, true love's call will, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Is this about suing? I don't understand anything. But it says something to write someone's name in. Maybe it's like a book or something. Yeah, that's it. Whose name should I write down? Nick's Ray, my childhood best friend, demon professor, a jerk, vanilla Krister. Should we go with, childhood friend? I'm interested in him, but I really want to know the demon professor though. What should I do? Okay, let's go with this one. It should be good. I will come back to childhood later. That demon teacher. Okay, I have a cake of a teacher, but I never like fallen in love with teachers or anything. Oh, this is the epilogue ended, and this is the episode 1 of our Teacher's Love Spell, I guess. I let out a loud groan as I heard the answer came ringing in my phone alarm clock. As I reached over to turn it off, my hands groaned in pain. Talk about a hangover. Oh, this was the hangover we had last night. I sat up in bed, barely able to open my eyes. God, I really had too much drink last night. I can't even remember how did I got home. Yeah, how did I tried to recall the previous night's events, but my memories was filled with holes. All I can remember is eagerly chunking one shot after another at the town's bar, but in between all the blurs, my worrisome thoughts are interrupted by another notification from my phone. Alarm reminder: get out of bed woman, you have class in half an hour. Oh, that's a long time. I can imagine. Unless your school is really far away. My school was like 1 kilometer far away, and like 10 minutes was enough for me before class. I just went there. I never had waking up in the morning issues at all because I wasn't late. I slept late, but not like I would be late. Completely forgot it. Still a weekday. If I'm late again, I will have my head. I'm so sorry, I cannot read the names. I'm so done with my life. I quickly attempt to jump out of the bed, only to have my head start running again. I can't believe I got wasted on Thursday night. What's my life came into? Well, I guess there's no point of complaining about it now. I will just get through in the morning class and come and sleep all weekend. As I started the door of my world history class, I can feel my eyes slowly dropping down. Not say this, but I don't like history, but I did had a very good, good marks on history, although I didn't study. That was like, I don't study, but I got good grades, but in another hand, I was failing my math exams. That really bugged me. Anyway, finally, scrambling to sleep, sweet serenity. I'm momentarily lost an ongoing battle between my exhaustion, and I close my eyes. Satomi! Yes! Since you seem to be absolute insulted by today's lesson, please tell the class. Oh my gosh, no. Who was the famous Spanish who led the empire? How am I supposed to know? I'm just gonna choose one. Francino Paragraph. Wow, such a raises her eyebrows in surprise as Leslie curled into a smile. Correct. Well done. You can continue your nap. Clearly, your ears are still working. Is it right? I don't know. I never studied Spanish. Am I Spanish? No. I hope it wasn't just, Anyway, chuckles around class as my cheek flushes pink. The professor showed me a cocky smile before turning around and continuing on the lesson. I let out a quiet sign of relief before softening my posture and focus on the lecture. No one pushes you hey, wake up, what are you doing? They should. I'm handling your papers from last week. Back now, please remember to review your midterms, assignments for the online final exam, and online exams now. Oh, I finally, sorry, I feel my stomach tighten at the mention of the words final exam and in cold. As the professor walks down the road, as the professor walks down the rows, he places everyone's paper face down on their desk. I have attached my comments to your title page. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, have a nice weekend. As he finished delivering the papers, students began to fill out the forms. I quickly looked down as he approached my desk. A feeling of guilt arose as I remember how assessing the assignment the night before it was due while urging watching anime. I get it. Don't worry. The professor places the paper face down on my desk and clears his throat as he walks away. I hesitantly stare at its blank back before slowly turning over, my eyes widen in surprise. 73 out of 100. Wow, that's a really good score. I mean, if it's history, I guess it's a decent score. I would have had. I would have had an 80, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Laziness does not behold talent. I know you are capable of much better. Yes, I know, sir. I can do more than this. Anyway, why did I just make Attack on Titan post? I'm sorry. Anyway, felt proud for a second. Or am I gonna die? Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's not wrong, but it could have been worse, so I'll take it. Yeah, true. I let out a breath of relief as I quickly pick up the shuffle out in the classroom, reading off the rest of Professor marking in red ink. I happily munch on some clips as I walk through the campus towards the locals bus stop. Phew, hangover isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I still want to go home and sleep though. As I continue walking, I overheard some conversation of two students nearby. Man, I'm so glad the semester is almost over. Now I can sell some of my stupid textbook and get back like some cash. Oh my god. I cannot even think of like giving away my books. That's why I have a pile of books. I even have piles of my grade school books. Seriously. I just can't. Yeah, you're right. That's a great idea. My chemistry one was almost the price of a new laptop I wanted. Oh my god, true. Oh my god, so true. You need to buy so many books when you're on college. You're gonna ask, like, you cannot borrow it from libraries. I mean, you can, but we do not have a library in our college. Very convincing rate. Yeah, thought so. So it doesn't work. We have to buy books. Anyway. My ears perk up as I remember being forced to buy utterly expensive books this semester as well. I know, our teacher always really pokes us to like buy so many books, which we won't even gonna read, to be honest. I didn't even touch my books, especially in this situation that's going on. Do you think any books will be necessary anymore? I do not think so, but well, okay. He's right. I can sell mine now too. At last, textbook this semester was super expensive. Although I would have to take out a loan for the tuition along with it. Speaking of tuition, maybe I should go and look for a job the summer before the next semester bills hits. Suddenly, I look over my bag and notice I feel slightly lighter than usual. I stop by a near bench as I open my bag and begin to look through it. I knew she lost the textbook. Wait, where is that stupid textbook? Stupid. If I speak fast, it just gets diluted. I grow increasingly anxious as I rumble and rumble, but to no it happens to me, but I get more tensed about my phone being lost because I never ever lose my books ever. Oh my god, you throw that way! What the hell? Okay, I understand you really. Okay. I grab my bag and dive into the bench. I see an odd-looking pen fly out as I briefly remember the stage encounter yesterday. Oh yeah, this old lady gave me that long-time weird notebook. I glance around my bag and notice that a strange notebook isn't in there either, along with my missing overpriced textbook. Ugh! Why do I always lose everything? What is this? I know I had a textbook with the morning. Maybe I left it in the class by accident. Listening at the time, I simply paid everything into my bag again in a hurry before heading back towards the decoration of the classroom. Yeah, let's go. As I enter the familiar hall, I see the classroom door is still popped open from inside. Yes, someone's still there. Thank goodness. Right as I am about to enter, I spot Professor Les and another female student standing suspiciously close to each other. That's not right. On pure instinct, I hid behind a wall. Slowly, I put my head inside and watched the scenario unfold before me. The young student plunged her back as she closes her eyes. Her cheeks were flashing, her mouth quivers. What the hell is happening? Professor Les, I'm in love with you. I've always been. Please go on a date with me. Do not do this. This is not legal, okay? Please. It's not a fan fiction. Holy crap. What did I just walk in? That's what I ask every single day. I watch as Professor Ellis stares at the girl for a few moments before crossing his arm and letting out a quick sigh. My apologies, but that's definitely not going to happen. But you're single, right? Why not? The girl says on as I peek my head out further, slightly feeling bad for the eardrop sing, but also slightly wishing I had popcorn. True. Please, just give me a chance. We're both adults, and I really... adults? His tongue suddenly grown itchy, icy, and his eyes grown dark. He begins moving closer to the girl as she slowly backs up to the wall. He leans down and whispers in her ears, but luckily I'm at close to a distance to catch what he says. An adult, child. Don't flatter yourself. Your grammar level is barely above 6th grade. Oh my gosh. Okay. Besides, do you truly believe you can satisfy me. As an adult, I have lots of needs. Girl's eyes widened as she hers. I'm sorry, I cannot read. I'm just laughing so much. I swear I can see blood gushing out of her nose. Yes? Please. Then her changes almost immediately and steps back. Now, laying his usual gentlemanly smile, he lets out a small chuckle. I can't anymore. I'm flattered, I truly am, but unfortunately, I have a strict not dating my student policy, and so do the university. And as luck would have it, I would rather enjoy this job. Now, please remember to submit your assignment through the web portal by next week. Unable to form another reply, the girl returns an apology as she runs out the door in tears. Damn. Ouch. That was harsh. I bet get out of here before he sees me. Oh, he's gonna notice you. I'll just wait until he leaves and ask a janitor to unlock the door or something. As I begin to slowly creep away, a sharp tone from behind me stopped me in my dead tracks. And tell me, just where do you think you're going? Ah, shit. Looking for this, I presume. I turn around and see him holding my textbook in the air. Don't do that. That's so expensive. A worried smile plays on his face, and he raises his eyebrows at me. But eardopsing is terribly impolite. Should I teach you some manners? Said Tony. I'm sorry, Professor Hans. I just came back to get my textbook, and I don't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt. I will just literally skip his name. Just gonna say Professor. I can't anymore. He signs and he shakes his head, hands over the book to me. I suppose it worked out at the end. I need to speak with you privately. Follow me into my office. Right now? Yes, now. I grabbed the hem of my dress nervously as my eyes darted about the small office. A few moments later, Professor Kerr managed to take a seat across a desk, strewn with papers and textbooks everywhere. My apologies for the wait. Now then, where was I? The professor adjusted his glasses and he puts out a file from his nearby cabinet. As he places the file on the desk, I see my name on the tab, on the label. Aside from being a professor, I'm also temporarily serving an academic advisor, while our current one is leave. As luck would have it, you are the one of the students I was assigned to. Yeah, what a luck. Great. Like, I need another reason to get called out by you. I see that you are almost done with your general course, but you have still yet your major. May I ask why is that? Because I don't know. I get nervously in my seat for a few minutes. It's a question I've been asked before, but I find myself avoiding a lot. Same girl, same. I just haven't decided on anything yet because there's just so many majors to choose from. Professor grows quiet for a few moments. I could feel his gaze studying my face and my movement as I attempt to avoid eye contact. Eventually, he leans back in his chair and drops the file folder on top of his desk. Struggling with the paradox of choice, are we? The what? The paradox of choice is a physiological phenomenon. I want to study on the psychology, so yeah, whatever. That insensibly state that the more choice there are for an individual to make, the less satisfied we become, and the harder it is for one to make choice. I see, and yes, honestly, I totally relate to that. Me too. Professor, yes. Why did I try that? Before continuing on, I'm afraid you aren't the only one who does. Many students right now are faced with an overwhelming amount of choices to make. One of the more hard-rule ones is being asked, well, this one, what do you want to spend your next several years worth of time, money, and energy doing? This is a choice that may or may not indicate your entirely different course your life will take altogether. Is there any way to make this easier for someone? As much as I wish I could say otherwise, there isn't. The answer lies inside you, and only you will be able to decide. However, you do eventually need to decide this to me. What is, if you wish to continue your study here? I looked down at my bag and slightly dejectedly. In reality, I have tried, Professor. I spend a lot of time thinking about my future, but every time my thoughts linger on that area, I feel so overwhelmed. Anytime I think of a possible roulette of my future to take, I am filled with so many questions I can't answer, and it's terrifying if I'm being completely honest. My voice trailed off as I tightened my grip on the hem of my dress. The professor narrows his eyes at me as he straightened up. So tell me, do you have a dream? I don't. I bit my lip as his question. Do I have any other choice? Tell him the truth. No, I don't think so. I see. I feel an overwhelming sense of sadness at the professor's vague answer and my own inability to form it. Suddenly, the professor stands up and heads towards the cabinet behind me. Well, Rome isn't built in a day, and neither will your life's stages be. Nevertheless, I didn't call you in here to just grill about your life choices anyway. You didn't? No, I called you for this. Please sign your name and turn this down at the bottom. My eyes widened with title paper and places before me. Student research assistant for Factual Scholarship nominated application. As I read over the details, my jaw drops slightly as previously in high school after a position among many students in the university. I wish I could go on a good university, but my mind says no. I essentially let a student serve an understudy to truly remember for one full year, besides being awarded a month of stipend. Students choose are also awarded a full tuition scholarship. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. What is this? I don't know. Professor, I think you must be mistaken. I don't even reach the GPA average qualification for a minimum requirement printed there. Saying, oh nonsense, that's already been taken care of. I assume and hints that you will not only a grade point average but also maintain it. I'll even be privately tutoring you to make sure. Oh my gosh, every single day. That's the worst nightmare, I guess. My head spins as I read through all of the sir's text, the mostly spreaded amount. I can feel hesitation, one thing, my heart as my brain fails to process the unfolding situation. But why me? There's so many other more deserving students out there. And this professor smiles at me. He fills my cheek as he stares into my eyes with a determined glance. It's intimidating, yet I'm unable to look away. I'm afraid you don't give yourself enough to credit, my dear. Did you not read my comment on your paper today? You have talent. It may be hidden under your boorish and lazy demeanor, but it's there. I can see it. Therefore, it's my job, and not just as a professor, but someone who's highly devoted to the expression of academia, that I bring it out for you. And I prepare to do so by any means necessary. I'm speechless as I look down on a application in my hand again. My name, details, everything is already there. All is left really is my signature. My heart races as I look back up towards my professor's innocent flings. I sense a smile plays at his lips as he hands me a pen. You're a diamond in your ceremony, and I look forward to see just how brightly you shine. But you will have to be willing to go under a little pressure first. And who knows, maybe in the end you'll discover something new, not only about yourself, but perhaps about where you could influence your life take you. I can't help but bend at the professor's encouraging words. I quickly chuck the paper in my heart, gratitude, and in wonder sign my name at the bottom. Thank you for being our television. We hope you enjoy the small glimpse of the stars. just the beginning. We have so much more for you in the store. If you enjoy the demo and there's more questions, please answer sections. Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, this is the demo version. So this is the end of this part, I guess. We're gonna finish the demo, and if we can, we're gonna see the other version. Yeah. So I will end it here. Thank you for watching. Bye.